Kyra. Kyra had all the dates this episode. Amber had all the dates last episode, but this episode, Kyra had all the dates, honey. All the dates, all the dates. Okay, like Kyra is the girl. Hey y'all, hey, what's up? It's your girl Shina B. I want to thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to my channel, Chilling with Shina B, where I like to do TV reviews / entrepreneur videos, giving y'all a little tea about how to start a last business, and also just some real life talks that people be avoiding, okay? So if you like stuff like that, make sure you go ahead and hit the like button. I see y'all watching my videos. You might as well hit the like button. Help me out, help me grow my channel, because it ain't gonna cost you nothing, okay? It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So today we are here to interview. I wish I was interviewing somebody. Today we are talking about Ready to Love Season 4, Episode 7, The Friend Zone. Y'all, I'm supposed to be on my way to go work out, but we finna get this video out real quick. So y'all, the episode opens up, of course, it's the men's week, because last week was the women's week. It's the men's week. They in charge of what's about to happen, what's finna go on in everybody's future. I know it's a man's world, but you know they be needing our guidance a little bit. But the men did make some great choices. So y'all, I can't even wait. I can't wait. Y'all gonna love this, okay? So this week's task was the men had to introduce their love interests, you know what I'm saying, the girl that they feeling the most, to their friends. And y'all, I gotta say this. Some of these went a little astray. I mean, ain't nobody fighting or nothing, but some of them made me realize, ooh, sis got some issues. I know y'all want to talk about this. Let's go ahead and get into it, because the intro just been way too long. Okay? So the episode opens up with Joel and Bernicia. I'm so happy I can finally say her name, y'all. I was feeling bad that I couldn't say sis' name. So it opens up with Joel cooking some crabs. Joel love to cook. When he gonna take this lady out on a real date? Okay, he took all the other ladies out on a real date, but Bernicia get to the house. I feel some type of way about that, but you know what? It is what it is. Bernicia comes over, his brother and 2 friends over, and y'all, the homegirl Shay, which was the name of his friend, was not there to play with Bernicia. Their conversation seemed a little tense on camera. And I know sometimes people just be strong, you know what I'm saying? But it looked like his friend Shay was not feeling Bernicia, okay? So the friend ends up asking Bernicia a question, and she's like, oh, well, I'm territorial, but I understand this process. Sis, you can't understand this process and be territorial in this process, because this process is for you to date other people. Let that sink in. Like, sis, what are you doing? You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You saying too much. You ain't never, an old lady ain't never told you, sis, just sit back and be quiet sometimes. Because you're telling on yourself. You're telling that you crazy, and that if that man don't pick up the phone, you probably gonna go off. She explained the fact that she wanted to be one of the first people that ever got married from the show, and she jumping a whole bunch of hurdles that Joel's face was showing. They ain't never talked about none of this, or so as it might seem, right? Joel and Bernicia are having miscommunications throughout their miscommunication. Joel and Bernicia done got into it about something. Who knows what it really is? Her jealous side is coming out. He don't like that. And later on in the episode, we figure that shit out. Next, we are talking about Chris and Amber. And y'all, I love them as a couple. Like, there were 2 couples who I felt from the beginning, oh, these people gonna be together. That was Chris and Amber, and Liz and David. Liz and David a little disappointed right now, but Chris and Amber, y'all, they still going strong. And when I tell you I love their energy, everybody love their energy. Chris invites Amber to meet his friends at his podcast. She got her media man, okay? Is a district attorney. So, like, she's a district attorney. He does media. Communication. They both are in communication. Like, for real, for real. Communication means so much to them, which is why I think communication comes so easily to them. They are very expressive and know how to get their points across without it going astray. They a match made in heaven for real. Like a match made in heaven. So Amber fits right in with his friends. He introduces her to two of the people that he does a podcast with. Which one was a female, one was a male. And I want to bring up the male and female friend dynamic at the end, but y'all just work with me, okay? So they end up loving Amber, and they asked Amber a question about who has she told anybody about Chris. Like, who have you told or talked about Chris to? And sis ain't told none of her friends. She ain't told her people, her kinfolk. Nobody knows about her and Chris. And I love that. And I love the fact that he get it. Like, in his confessional, he was like, nah, I get it. You don't want to tell people stuff too early. You don't need other people's impressions on what you got going on. Sometimes you just got to keep it player. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mouth closed. Keep your heart 3 stats. Okay, like Andre 3000 say. But you know what? Regardless, I love them as a couple. The friends love them as a couple. Everybody thinks they're a match made in heaven. And y'all, I still think strongly they're going to be one of the couples that make it to the end. I feel like any miscommunication that they might have, they'll find a way to get over and through it. Over and through. Okay? So we're going to move on to our next couple, which is... who we going to talk about next? Oh, showed up on camera next was Liz and Jason. And y'all... it was Liz and Jason at a little cute mini little golf place or whatever, and it soon turned to Liz, Jason, and Kyra. Kyra had all the dates this episode. Amber had all the dates last episode, but this episode, Kyra had all the dates, honey. All the dates, okay? Like, Kyra is the girl of this episode. I'm just saying, maybe the girl of the season. They loving them some Kyra. So Kyra shows up on this date, and y'all, it was a little awkward, just a little bit, but the women, they handled it very well. Liz and Kyra both handled it very well. They weren't worried about each other. Their main focus was still on Jason, and y'all, they was over there feeling his spirit and filling his cup up with love and compliments, and his friends was not feeling Liz. Yeah, the friends ain't feeling Liz. They said that when Liz come through, you could feel the spirit of the Lord in the room. And Kyra would probably be a better fit because she was more laid back, she was more chill. So therefore, we all know the friend dynamic plays a big part. Definitely when people have been single for a long time, their friends matter to them a lot. So coming into the situation, it made Jason lean a little bit more towards Kyra. He likes Liz for the reasons that he liked her, but he's always had his eye on Kyra, so that helped him narrow down on her. So after that, he ends up taking her on a solo date later on in the episode. It was just so cute. He wanted to dine her or whatever. His friend was having an art gallery exhibit. The friend let him in about an hour early before the exhibit actually opened up. And y'all, Jason went all out. He put the rose petals down leading up to I can't help but laugh because I was like, who the hell was about to clean that up before these folks came into this art gallery? Like, did he have to clean that up? Did production have to clean that up? Like, I'm a little slow, y'all. Don't pay me no attention. Also, on the date with Jason, Kyra, and Liz, Jason ends up hitting to the fact that him and Kyra done got a little closer than most, as they like to say back in the day, closer than most. You know what I'm saying? So the question is they hunching? Did they do the blah, 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 blah. Do y'all think they been hunching? Because the way he wanted to speculate and put it out into the universe that he closer than most than the rest of them, it made it seem like they've been doing more than kissing, because Jason been kissing on a couple different people. So we don't know. We're gonna see how that turns out. Let's keep it moving. So the next couple that ends up coming on our screen was AJ and Kyra. I told y'all Kyra had all the dates this episode. So AJ introduces Kyra to two of his friends, and Kyra she a little funny when it comes to like these men and their friends, because With her date with Jason, she wanted to ask if him and old girl, which was one of his friends, had slept together. And sis, honestly, at this point in time, it's none of your business. If they did, if they didn't, don't be bringing the past into the future, because obviously she's there to meet you, and y'all can discuss that shit off camera, okay? Because this is not the time or place to be trying to be jealous. You're trying to get chose, not show your insecurities, okay? She ends up going on a date with AJ. And so AJ's friends, they like her. They can tell that she's guarded and that she actually likes him. She doesn't know how to put her guard down. So, like, I don't know, like, it was real cute. They went to a volleyball. They had a volleyball match. And that communication was off a little bit. AJ said, we're going to have to work on that, okay? Because, sis, I need for you to understand these nonverbal cues that I'm throwing at you while we out here trying to be a team. I thought that was really cute. Like, team building activities with your partner. It'd be cute or whatever. It'd be cute. Their date, it was short, you know, kind of got to the point. Because Kyra had all the dates. Like I told y'all, she had all the dates. So she had to bust up out of that one early so she can get to the next one, which was her date that she had with Jason later on that evening. The next couple that ends up coming on the screen was Ron, Lexus, and Chrysanthemum. Now, y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about this, but Alexis and Chrysanthemum. At first, it was Alexis, Chrysanthemum, and but they got Stacey ass up out of the Chrysanthemum. Sis don't show personality. She don't show personality. She wants somebody that's all about her. You got Alexis, who is the very driven woman. She's very outspoken. She's very personable. She likes to be the center of attention. And then you have Ron, which is the male version of Chrysanthemum, and which is why he's attracted and he likes her. Because they're both more so easygoing. They don't have to say a lot to be in communication, but they be understanding and getting where each other come from. And all that is cool, but Ryan is trying to elevate in life, which is what his friends had to remind him on this date. Chrysanthemum felt like she was being integrated. She didn't like all the questions. She just wanted natural conversation. So sis, she ruined her chances with the friends on this date, but Ron did end up speaking up for her once his friends was like, oh, we ain't feeling her. We like Alexis. Alexis gonna, you know, build your career, make you the next person that you're supposed to be in life. Chrysanthemum is who you are and where you been. So you may not want to mess with that one because it ain't no growth. And how do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like your partner helps you get to the next stage of life or not? I kind of feel that way. And I kind of feel like the person who you're attaching yourself to needs to be on the same frequency of you, of making sure that they're doing the same thing. We ain't got to be in the same field, but as long as you're trying to elevate, we can elevate together. As long as you got some plans, some goals for yourself, I got plans and goals for myself too. We can do this together, okay? So, Chrysanthemum was a no with the friends. Alexis was the yes. And I feel some type of way about these dates with the two people and the one person of the love interest, because it's like, I don't know, I kind of feel like they be robbing them of a chance to meet their friends because you're putting them in a competitive situation. But I ain't on the show, so my opinion really don't matter, for real, for real. It just matters here on YouTube. The next couple was Liz and David, and y'all, there's trouble in paradise. Liz tried to do the noble thing of letting David know that she kissed Jason, and when I tell y'all, ever since she did that, she done messed that man mind up. That man probably was head over heels for her. He was so about Liz, and y'all, she messed his mind up with her honesty. There's a thing called too much honesty. Like, TMI, since you didn't have to go tell him that you kissed that man. She said that she wanted to tell him so he didn't find out from anyone else. But y'all, like, I think she might have really ruined her chances with this man. Like, because ever since he found out, and he stated this, it's not words from Shiny B, like, he stated this. Ever since he found out, he been looking at her a little different. And, you know, he got a little bit of pent up animosity about that, because he out here moving slow, and he thought Liz was like a reflection of him and wasn't gonna let nobody be putting their lips all on her, okay? He thought she was a holy woman who was gonna take it just as slow as he was taking it. And y'all, I get it. Like, I get it, but I kind of feel bad in the same sense because she kind of ruined her chances with him. The friends like Liz, you know, and that was the crazy thing about it. Like, they like her, but they feel as if the connection between them isn't really there. And it's not there because David is not holding back. Liz can feel David is now holding back, and David is now being indecisive of how he treats Aunt. The episode ends up ending with Liz and Chrysanthemum in the bottom two. Liz had to talk to Ron, and Chrysanthemum had to talk to Chris. And y'all, Liz and Ron's conversation was real awkward. I thought Liz was finna go home the way Ron was up there fumbling over his words like I'm over here fumbling over mine, okay? He could not get the right words to say to this lady, and I just felt so bad for him. I was like, oh man, he don't want to eliminate her. He don't want to eliminate her. Come to find out, that wasn't even who was going home this week, okay? It was Chrysanthemum. So Chrysanthemum ended up going home, and she deserved it, okay? Sis showed up with the nastiest. When I tell you the nastiest, sis had the nastiest attitude when she showed up. She was like, I already know that the men met, and that if Chris is asking me out and me and him ain't got no connection, then I know this finna be some elimination stuff. They finna tell me what I need to do better, and I'm gonna get it together next week. You're wrong, sis. They got you up out of there, okay? Ain't no more getting it together. Ain't no more nothing, okay? They said sis was too conceited. She was too by herself, and she wasn't ready to love. So they got sis up out of there, okay? Like, they got her up out of there. I kind of felt bad, though. Not really. I'm lying, y'all. It's your girl, Shiny B. If anything I said sizzled down in your spirit, please hit the subscribe button and hit the like button so YouTube can know that you like this content and show it to other people. Don't be selfish. Share me with the world, okay? Share me with the world, because I'm trying to do this as a full-time job. So I need for you to help me out. So if anything I said sizzled in your spirit, make sure you tell somebody to tell somebody to tell somebody, kinfolk, so we can keep this going. It's your girl, Shiny B. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye. What's your hustle? Like, what you do? What you do that's great? What do you do that everybody call you for?
That you gonna get me for the discount price? You must be tripping, smoking dope, or trying to ruin your life.